So, what do you do when you have someone running roughshod over you? And what does a nation do when it has one man really not connected to the system except through his purchasing of the presidency? And the rest of us utilize the courts. We utilize what we thought we had available to us. We thought we had FBI. We thought we had every part of the system directed towards protecting the system by taking oaths and being true to those oaths, by making pacts and being true to those pacts. So we never envisioned that someone would be so despicable that they would actually trail down paths like this. We have been lying to ourselves for quite a long time. We've held ourselves up to be better than most nations because we tried to do more for other people than perhaps some other people could do. But we look at that as being something special. And now we find that we have been reduced to causing pain and suffering to others for our dream of being number one, placing ourselves above all others as if we don't need friends. We don't need anyone to have our back. We are just that bold. Who can believe something like that? But be that as it may, this is what's happening to America. And ladies and gentlemen, when we look around us and we see that all of the systems have failed, it means basically that they weren't that strong in the beginning. And that is why the mess, the turmoil that we have in America today exists, because we weren't ready. We kid ourselves. We lied to ourselves. And even that, somewhere, sometime, has got to come to an end. And there's no better time, since it's existing, for it to end than today. No better time than we, the people who are feeling it every day. We take the necessary action. We don't leave it to anyone else. We take the necessary action to say that we're not going to have this. For some strange reason, the evidence of our suffering seems to be in the hands of the richest people on earth. We just seem to be suffering, and it's in the hands of the richest people on earth. They say the richest man on earth today got a hold on America, and he's going around cutting people's jobs, doing all kinds of things that you would think a whole political party wouldn't be able to do. But he seems to be doing it. But the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, as it is for the politicians, as it is for this young man, is in your hands. You have to stop it. You have to stop it by doing what they are not doing. See, we're not going to try to out-dirty them. We're going to try to clean them. By what is it that all of us want? We all want our needs, our wants and our desires met. Every last one of us want that. I don't think anybody would argue with that. We would also claim that we want to live in peace and be prosperous and free. We say like we want to experience joy and happiness and most of all live our dreams. We'd say that. We'd say that we don't want to suffer for anything that we need relative to but not limited to, food, clothing, and shelter and education, or anything that's made by the hands of men that we might want, need, or desire. We think that we should have access to that. And then we try to think of a way that we could have access to that. And we look at the system that we live under, the systems that are being experienced all over the earth, represent various approaches, but none of them does what we, each of us, just got through agreeing that we would like to experience in our lives. So we have to search for something that would do that. And to find something that would do that, we got to go outside of what we as human beings have been doing all the time, which has failed. And if we want all of us to have our needs met, that means all of us have to play a part in causing what? A manifestation of those goods and services that we have determined are essential for us to feel fulfilled and satisfied with our lives. We must play a part in it. The resources are given to us free. They come with the earth. We, my friends, we must make sure that those resources, we all are connected, so we all find a part in through a career, and we can search and find the career that gives us our greatest joy. So we're doing our thing and we're having great joy, and we just can't get enough of it. And at the same time, we are creating enough of the resources in the reservoir of goods and services that none of us would have to suffer lack of anything. And by doing that, we don't have to worry about lying and cheating and stealing and killing and terror and war and hatred and racism and bigotry. We don't have to worry about any of that. That might be a blessing from God that the Spirit is using us to do. That is what this administration, Trump, Eon, they aren't doing these things. They're not even thinking about these kinds of things. But we, the people, all of us know that these are the things that every last one of us want. So what are we doing, waiting for somebody else to do it for us? When if this is what we want, then we make the rules. We stop empowering the stuff that works against us. We stop empowering our pain and our suffering, and we direct our power towards achieving this that we just say that every last one of us want. And where's the shame in that? We're not firing guns. We're not picking up baseball bats. We're not sending police to fight anybody. We're just saying we have made up our minds that we want to live. We want to live. We want to live a satisfied, a fulfilled life. And we want to not worry about any of us, because every last one of us got the protection of every last one of us. And the bull that's been going on all of our lives has got to change, ladies and gentlemen, by you and by us. We are the ones that sees it. We are the ones that's calling attention to it. We are the ones that knows that it's needed, and it's not something that we should put off any longer. Because the enemy of life, the enemy of your life, is doing everything it possibly can to destroy you, to sucker everything out of you. And I do mean everything. And actually treat you. Just like, you know, when you're traveling, sometimes you see the cattle out there, the pastures, grazing. Sometimes you might see some goats, stuff like that. That's what we would have been reduced to by our own power. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. We can stop this stuff. Stop it. Start talking about it. Start talking about the wonderful life that you can play a part in. Every last one of you. And none of you are more important or less important than another. But you're darn sure important. And we need you. Every last one of us need one another. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do about it. Okay, until next time, Eddie Marcus. Goodbye for now.